Hello, students. How are you? I hope you all are fine. I am a subject teacher of social study, and in this video, we are going to discuss about chapter number 3, and chapter name is Weather and Climate. So, student, now look at the activity. Let's do it. Study the weather chart given below. It gives us the weather forecast for a place in North India. So, student, first of all, you have to look at the weather chart, and this weather chart give us weather forecast. Tell us weather forecast for a place in North India. Look at the first day. On Monday, the weather is partly cloudy, and on Tuesday, second day, the weather is cloudy, and on Wednesday, the weather is snowy. On Thursday, the weather is rainy, and on Friday, the weather is sunny. So look at this. There are different weather at different day. Describe the weather based on your reading of the chart. So student, on the basis of this chart, you have to describe the weather. What season is the place experiencing? It means what season is the place experiencing, and which month could it be, May or December? So student, on in May and December, which month could it be? And give a reason for your answer. Hint: in which hemisphere is India located, northern or southern? So, student, in December, India is located in northern hemisphere because there is a winter season in December, so the India is located in northern hemisphere. And look at the conversation here. Look at the picture of a girl and a boy, and the boy is saying, "Oh no, what terrible weather! We will not be able to play football today as well." Here, the boy is saying, "What a terrible weather, and we will not be able to." He say he will not be able to play football today as well. And look at the picture of a girl, and she is saying, "She has never seen so much rain in her life. This must be because of climate change, and this place is usually dry because of less rainfall." Look at the next page, and first of all, we will read this paragraph. Here, Arun uses the word weather and Vidya uses the word climate. Do the word do the do the two words mean the same things or they different? So, student, here Arun uses the word weather and Vidya uses the word climate. And do the two words mean the same thing or they different? Here, look at the word weather and climate means the same thing or they different. So, look at this. First of all, we will read and study about the weather. What is weather? So, first of all, read this paragraph. Weather is the state or condition of the atmosphere at a place over a short period of time. It can change every few hours in the course of a day. A place that is experiencing a violent storm right now might have had calm sunny weather just a few hours ago. Weather can be described Weather can be described as hot, cold, windy, humid, cloudy, or rainy. So, student, you can say that weather is the state or condition of atmosphere that is change over a short period of time. That is change over a short period of time. You can say just a few hours ago, and weather can be changed in a minutes, in a hours, and in a day. You can say it can change over a short period of time, and you can describe the weather as hot, cold, windy, humid, cloudy, or rainy. Now look at the next, climate. Climate, on the other hand, is average weather condition over a large area across a long period of time of 30 years or more. For example, we can say that North India has an extreme climate with hot summer and cold winter, or that the coastal plains of India have an equable climate with no marked seasonal change. Unlike weather, the climate of a region is stay constant over a long period of time. So, student, on the other hand, climate means climate change across a longer period of time, like 30 years or more. For example, we can say that North India has an extreme climate. Extreme climate means there's if in summer season there's a very hot summer, and in winter season there's a very cold winters. And the coastal plains of India have an equable climate with no marked seasonal change. So student, but on the coastal plain of India have no marked seasonal change. It means there is no any seasonal change and seasonal changes, and there is an equable climate throughout the year. Unlike weather, the climate of a region is stay constant over a period of time. So student, you can say that weather and climate, there's just some difference between the weather and climate. Weather can change over a short period of time, like in a few minutes, in hours, or in a day. But climate can change across a longer period of time of 30 years or more. So student, these are the difference between the weather and the climate. So now look at the factor affecting and influencing climate. Which factor affect the climate? Climate is influenced and controlled by certain factors. Main among these are latitude or distance from the equator, altitude, humidity, precipitation and wind. So student, there are different factors that affect the climate. First one is altitude, second humidity, third precipitation, and fourth wind. So now look at the first factor that affect the climate is latitude. Latitude or distance from the equator is one of the most important factor affecting the climate of a place. The further one goes from the equator, the cooler it gets. Therefore, places near the equator are hotter than places at higher latitude. As a rule, the higher the latitude, the colder the climate of a place. So, student, you can say that latitude is one of the main factor that affect the climate. When the places near the equator are hotter than the places at higher latitude. The student, the latitude which lie near the equator have hot climate, and the places which is far away from the equator and the latitude which is far away from the equator have colder climate. As a rule, the higher the latitude, the colder the climate of a place. Now look at the next factor that affect the climate is altitude. Altitude or the height of a place above the sea level also affect the climate of a place. Temperature decrease with altitude. It does show at the rate of around 6.5 degrees Celsius per 1000 meter rise in altitude. Thus, the higher we go, the cooler it gets. For example, during summer, temperature over the plains of North India reach 40 degrees Celsius, but places in the mountains like Simla and Dehradun are much cooler at 20 to 25 degrees Celsius. That is why people in India travel to hill station during summer. So, student, altitude is one of the main factors that affect the climate of a place. Altitude means the height of a place. Altitude means the height of a place above the sea level. So student, the height of a place above the sea level have lower temperature, and that affect the climate of a place. Temperature decrease with altitude. Temperature decrease with altitude. So you can say that the higher we go, the cooler it get. When we go, the place which situated at higher and above the sea level have low temperature, and the place which is at the level of sea level have high temperature. For example, During summer, temperature over the plains of North India reach 40 degrees Celsius, but places in the mountain like Simla and Dehradun are much cooler. That is why people in India travel to hill station during summer. So, student, in summer, the temperature in North India reach 40 degrees Celsius, but places in mountain like Simla and Dehradun are situated at high altitude, so these places have low temperature. These places have low temperature. That is why the people of India travel to hill station during summer, because hill station have higher altitude and they have low temperature during summer. Look at the next factor that affect the climate. Next factor that affect the climate: distance from the sea. Places located near the sea have moderate climate, that is, they are neither too hot in summer nor too cold in winter. On the other hand, places located in the interior of the continent have extreme climate, they have very hot summer and extremely cold winter. So, student, the place which is located near the sea have moderate climate. Moderate means the climate neither too hot and neither too very cold. You can say neither too hot in summer, neither too very cold in winter. On the other hand, places in interior of continent have extreme climate. Places located in the interior of continents have an extreme climate. You can see that very hot in summer and extremely cold in winter. Very hot in summer and extremely cold in winter. You can say that if there is a summer, then the summer reach at a very upper level and very hot summer, and when there is a winter season, there is a extremely cold winter. Look at the next paragraph. This happened because ocean and sea take longer to heat up and cool down than land does. As a result, during summer, cool wind blow from the sea, cooling places along the coast, and during winter, warm wind blow from the sea, warming places during the coast. Thus, the places along the coast are cooler in summer and warmer in winter than places located inland at the same latitude. So, student, this happen because ocean and sea take longer heat up and cool down than land does. Ocean and sea take longer time to heat up and cool down than land does. So, as a result, during summer, cool wind blow from the sea, and so there is a cooling, and during winter, warm wind blow from the sea, warming place along the coast. So, because of this reason, the coastal places have an equable climate throughout the year. Coastal places have an moderate climate throughout the year and neither too hot nor too very cold. For example, Edinburgh in Scotland and Moscow in Russia lie along similar latitude, but Edinburgh has milder winter because it lie in the coast, unlike Moscow which have severe winter because it lie for inland. So student, there look at the example. Edinburgh in Scotland and Moscow in Russia lie along similar latitude. When any place lie at a similar latitude, then both places have the same climate. But Edinburgh had milder winter. Milder means very low winter because it lie on the coast. And Moscow have extreme and severe winter because it lie for inland. Look at the next factor that affect the climate: humidity and precipitation. The atmosphere contains water vapor. The amount of water vapor in the air is called humidity. When the humidity is high, we feel sticky and hot and sweat a lot. When the humidity is low, our skin feel dry and our lips start chapping. So, student, humidity and precipitation is also a main factor that affect the climate of a place. And the atmosphere contains water vapors. The amount of water vapor in the air, the amount of water vapor in the air is called humidity. The amount of water vapor present in air is called humidity. And when the humidity is high, we feel sticky. and hot and sweat a lot. And when the humidity is low, our skin feel dry and our lips start chapping. So student, I think humidity is very high in monsoon and summer season. So we feel sticky and hot and sweat a lot in summer and monsoon season, and humidity is very low in winter season. So our skin feel dry and our lips start chapping in winter season. Now look at the next paragraph. Places near the sea, other water body have high humidity, while places far away from it have low humidity. So student, there are the one more factor that affect the humidity is the places which lie and situated near the sea have high humidity, and the places which is away from the sea and places which is situated away from the sea have low humidity. Places with higher humidity experience more precipitation, rain or snow. So hot and humid places like those lying along the equator have heavy rain, while desert have very little humidity and therefore receive almost no rain. So student, there are one more factor, the humidity. Places with higher humidity with experience more rain and snow. The places with higher humidity experience more rain and snow, you can say precipitation. So hot and humid place receive more rainfall, and desert, while desert have little humidity, so therefore receive almost no rainfall. So student, when the place have higher humidity, then they receive more rainfall in comparison to the place of lower humidity. Now look at the next point. Look at the next point that affect the climate of a place is wind. Air in motion is called wind. Warm wind that blow in from the sea are full of moisture. They bring rainfall to the coastal area. Wind that blow from the desert or hot and dry, they raise the temperature of the land over which they blow. On the other hand, the cold wind that blow from the polar region cause temperature to fall sharply. So student, wind is also one of the main factor that affect the climate of a place. Like, what is wind? Air in motion. When the air is in motion is called wind. Warm wind that blow in from the sea are full of moisture. They bring rainfall to the coastal area. So student, the wind blow from the sea. The wind blow from the sea is full of moisture, and this wind bring rainfall to the coastal area. So student, coastal area are full of moisture, so they receive more rainfall. And wind that blow from the desert are hot and dry, they raise the temperature of the land over which they blow. On the other hand, so student, the wind which blow from the desert are hot and dry, so there is a less moisture and less humidity, and this area receive less rainfall because of low humidity, and the places which have high humidity receive more rainfall. And cold wind that blow from the polar region cause temperature to fall sharply. So student, and look at, on the other hand, cold wind that blow from the polar region cause temperature to fall sharply. So student, when the area which receive cold wind, then the temperature of this area to fall sharply. So student, I hope you all are understood about the chapter number 3, weather and climate, and the factor that affect the climate. And you have to read and learn about the weather and climate and factor influencing climate. So this is your today's homework. That's all, and thank you.